Welcome to Roll Coverage. I am your host, Nick. This is going to be a real easy one this morning. Just a practice report put out by the Saints about our upcoming Saints v Panthers game. Let's jump into it.
Hey, I thought it was all over.
This is coming to us directly from the Saints YouTube. Shout out to them. They always do a great job. Let's jump into it. Nice and easy. Very short 2.5-minute video today.
The Saints are back on the practice field as they prepare for the Carolina Panthers in Week 14. Welcome into our Saints practice report. I'm Erin Summers. After leaving the game Sunday due to injury, quarterback Derek Carr was a limited participant in practice on Wednesday. He is dealing with a rib injury. However, head coach Dennis Allen said the injury should not hold him out of the games this upcoming Sunday.
Derek Carr plays, and they trot his ass out there. My Carolina Panthers are marching towards a win. I'm calling it right here. Let's go Panthers. This is good news. Yeah, man, go trot Derek Carr out there. He's hurt. No big deal. He'll be fine.
It would be the fact that he is still going through the concussion protocol. 7 other Saints players were non-participants in practice on Wednesday, including quarterback Taysom Hill, defensive end Cameron Jordan, and defensive tackle Malcolm Roach. After practice, it was announced that Roach and safety Marcus May were put on injured reserve.
I think this is going to be more of a running game, even though it'll be in a dome. I think Chuba, I'd probably side on probably 60, 70 plus rushing yards, no problem. Probably a touchdown at least. So that's something to think about, especially if some key defensive pieces are out.
With the 1-11 Panthers coming to the Dome on Sunday, it's an opportunity for the Saints to get right in their rush defense. Right now, they're ranked 24th in the league, allowing 126 yards on the ground per game. The Panthers, they're only getting 96 yards on the ground.
We expect them to attack that. Obviously, when you got a good rushing team against a struggling rushing defense, that's the game plan going in. So we're going to have to, bow up and stop that and try and just get back on track for these last 5 games, getting our rushing numbers back intact and, just attacking it that way.
I think they do a lot of things well that, we don't necessarily do well. I think they run the ball well. Obviously you have
That you guys are going to attempt to stop the run because you guys know that Bryce isn't as confident throwing. So stop the one thing where we can really succeed. So that's where I see this game plan kind of fleshing out for the Saints.
Bryce Young, who's able to not just throw.
Also, look at Bryce Young's face right there. He looks terrified. So, yeah.
The ball, but, be effective, with his legs. He was able to kind of break free, a few times. We played them, early in the season. So we just got to be sharp on that and really committed to stop the run and, make things hard for him, when he tries to drop back.
This will be the second time that the Saints face the Carolina Panthers this season and rookie quarterback Bryce Young. It's an opportunity for the Saints to bounce back after a 3-game losing streak. And the players in that locker room, they still feel like they have the opportunity to go on a run. They have the right people beside them.
Every Sunday I try to do everything I can because I do feel like we got the right players in here to win. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got the right locker room. I don't feel like there's a problem with our locker room. So, whatever I can do to help and try to, make sure that we all stick together and stay together, that's what I'm going to do.
We'll be back with another practice report tomorrow as we continue to follow along with some of the injuries that the Saints are dealing with right now. I'll see you back here at NewOrleansSaints.com Thursday.
First introduction to their weekly practice reports. I love these videos, so if the Panthers will start doing something like that, I'd really appreciate that. Overall, really interesting. See, they've got a lot of injuries that we talked about in our previous video where we did a breakdown of the conference call, which Dennis Allen did. Feel free to go check that out on our YouTube. I also make sure to post links to all of the videos that we post on YouTube over on Twitter. Make sure to follow us at Roll Coverage Pod. Again, my name is Nick. This is Roll Coverage. Hopefully you have a great rest of the day. Go Saints if you're a Saints fan. Keep pounding if you're a Panthers fan. We're going to get there eventually. This could be the second win of the Panthers. Let's go.